same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the goal and then tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Faith, culture, not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C might get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this life's arena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand up not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the goal and then tell you that Jesus reigned. Then I got episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back, episode 92 of season 2 of the Not the Same Sports Show, hosted by this one word. See, Micah, that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, 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 very happy to be here for another Not the Same Sports Show. Listen, man, if you see what you see on the screen right now, number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we is right now. For the people in the back, one more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we are right now. Go ahead, brother.
Yo, we want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Sports Show, our MTMV Sports Promo, Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Parable 365, Praise 365, Parable Radio,
Yes,
RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, as well as the 520 Collective and the Kingdom Now Network. Those are the outlets that rebroadcast the Not the Same Podcast, the Not the Same Sports Show, or the E3 Bible Study. We appreciate them all and everything that they do, and the outlets that they have that they allowing us to to be on. You dig what I'm saying? As they partner with us so that we can continue to do what we do.
Yes, sir. And if you ever go there, any one of those names that Rob said, and you don't see us, let us know so we can say, hey, man. You ain't gonna get called out in that list no more. See, we ain't gonna do nothing ugly. We just ain't gonna say your name at the beginning no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have stopped before.
All right, man. Let's get into the What's Poppin' segment, man. Somebody tell me what's poppin'. What's Poppin' segment, man. Let's go ahead and get started. Look, there's a little bit of NFL news. You were telling me about what happened with tragedy with a young man. I think we need to discuss that right off the top, bro.
Yeah, right off the top, man. Just a quick tragedy of the latest, if I'm not mistaken, Rondale Moore, man, former NFL player. He was wide receiver, I'm not mistaken. He was found dead in his garage from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. I'll get more to this later on, but yeah, thoughts and prayers out, man. I think sometimes in sports we forget so much about the pressure that's on these young men, young women.
Yeah, man.
Because it's not just in that community, but again, I'll speak more on this a little later, but I didn't want to let that pass. You know, it's a tragedy how many suicides take place, and it just goes to show you it don't matter how much money you got, the pressure of if you and these franchises don't care nothing about these players. It's all about winning chips, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you go in a heartbeat. NFL, not for long. We talked about that. You dig what I mean? And you're there, and next thing you know, when you're gone, they put a little thing up on Sports Center, and then next week we on about our business, and it's bigger than that. So I didn't want to let that pass, man. I understand he killed himself. You just never know what people are going through, man. You never know. And again, I'll get more than that a little bit later.
Yeah, I think one thing I've heard someone say we should always think this. Check on your friends. You know what I'm saying? Check on your homies that you think got it all together, because the people that you think got it all together, a lot of times be the ones that's struggling. Or, you had a friend that check on everybody else. Check on that person that check on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what they suffering with. Or, a lot of people suffer in silence. In the church world, sometimes suicide is not looked upon favorably. But, man, at the end of the day, somebody lost their life and they was hurting. Nobody lose their life for nothing. They going through something, and they feel like their world is colliding and caving in on them. and then they feel like that's their only option. And yeah, check on your friends, man. Also in the NFL Combine is going on right now as well. I don't know nothing about none of the people, but I know it's going on right now. I know more about them one words once they get drafted. Couple of things for my boy Hagan's team. A.J. Brown's future is uncertain with the Eagles, and also Kirk Cousins to be released by the Falcons. That man always getting money, Kirk Cousins, and never playing that much. You know, he should have stayed his butt. Just like my man that just won the championship should have stayed his butt in Minnesota. Well, not the man that won the championship. He was good for leaving. Minnesota let two good quarterbacks go in a row, and that's not smart. But yeah, A.J. Brown, you know, malcontent, so to speak, and I think Higgins would agree very much so a malcontent over there for the Eagles. They changing up a lot, man, with the Eagles, man. So that's it for the NFL, man. We're going to move on to the NBA. NBA top 10 power rankings. Number 1, we have the Spurs. Number 2, the Pistons. Number 3, the Thunder. Number 4, the Knicks. Number 5, the Celtics. Number 6, the Nuggets. 7, the Cavs. Number 8, the Rockets. Number 9, the Timberwolves. And number 10, the Suns. Thoughts on that, bro?
I'm gonna go with it only because right now the Thunder are hot. I mean, Spurs are hot. They 9-1 in their last 10. Pistons just lost against them. The Spurs. Right. So I mean, I didn't mean to say the Thunder. The Spurs are hot. Pistons just lost against them. The Thunder still playing good basketball without SGA. They won the other night without
SGA or the other boy
or Williams. So
yeah,
they got a deep squad. They got a playoff squad. Knicks iffy. I feel like the Celtics should be up there way higher than what they are. The Celtics still not getting no respect. None whatsoever. Yeah. And then the Nuggets are a little bit too high. I think they like 5-5 in their last 10 games.
Right.
Cavs, we about to see what's about to happen. Donovan Mitchell out tonight. James Harden broke his fingertip of his opposite hand, not his shooting hand, but of his right hand. But if you play ball, you know as well as I know, let that ball hit the tip of your finger the wrong way and it ain't broke. You dig what I mean? That is the worst pain when you get it with a jammed finger, whether it's on a shooting hand or not. And then it's kind of just subpar. Rockets, Timberwolves, Suns. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't see none of them making no moves with especially with the Suns having my man Dylan Brooks, who is having a career year, breaking his hand. So, you know.
And also Devin Booker out right now too. You know, Jalen Green finally come back and everybody else got hurt, you know. So
and there you have it. So I mean, I'm not too mad with this top 10. It really don't matter. I'm happy they don't have the Sixers thrown in there. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think the Spurs have been very, very good. They deserve to be number 1. But yeah, I pretty much agree with that, man. I can't complain too much about this list, man. The Suns, like I said, like Rob said, Dylan Brooks out, Devin Booker out. They amaze me that they're good. You know what I'm saying? It just goes down to defense and somebody creating a culture, which was Dylan Brooks. He brought that defensive culture and, you know, basically said, look, ain't nobody going to come in here and punk us. And he brought that whole team bought into it. And the coach is better than what we thought. You know, we didn't know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no track record. He was just assistant coach. So they seem to be pretty good, man. But anyway, moving on. What's that, bro? You say you agree?
I said agreed.
Yeah. Impressed in the East, bro.
I'm right now is that number 5 team. I'm impressed with the Celtics. They 9-1 in the last 10 games, and you know they got one superstar playing in Jaylen Brown, and a supporting role who knows their role. And then shout out to Mazzulla. Weird as he is, that boy can coach his tail off.
Yes, he
can.
You
dig what I'm saying? So Ime Udoka is a great coach. They came off of that shoot, what is the Spurs retired coach name? Everybody Popovich. They came off the Pop's branch and fell down, and Ime Udoka did his thing.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying. The Mazzulla doing the same thing. So I'm impressed with the Celtics, man. That's why I feel like they should be they further up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Pistons, man. I don't think this team can win a championship, but regular season they awesome. You know what I'm saying? I love their mentality. I think it's one thing, you know, because the Detroit has won chips before, and they had a designated style that city likes. When you get a team that plays in their style and it fits the culture, like, it's perfect. It's like hand in glove. You know, Cade Cunningham is very good, MVP level guard. I mean, he's not really a point guard, but he run the show. He kind of like, you know, Shea. You know what I'm saying? Similar to Shea. Shea is not really a point guard, but he's running point guard. You feel what I'm saying? But he's scoring. I think Cade kind of defers a little bit more, but I think that team is so balanced. It's very good. Only thing I'll say about this team, and it's not a Detroit Pistons segment, is that they don't have a second go-to guy. And that's what's going to scare me in the playoffs. And you noticed that Sunday when they played against the Spurs. You know, when you saw they didn't have no second guy and they had all that length out there. And also, I don't think they got enough shooting on that team neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they need a little bit more shooting.
Do it. They do. And then Cade had his worst shooting performance of the season last week. So, I mean, coming off that All-Star break. So, we'll see. They play again in, I think, 2 weeks. The Spurs and the Pistons play again in 2 weeks. So, we'll see what happens with that.
All right, bro. D-Press in the East.
D-Press in the East, I got to go with Chicago Bulls, man. They 0-10 in the last 10 games. And at the trade line, they just stocked up on guards. I don't know if they're getting ready for next season. Like, you need a guard? You need a guard? Come over here. We got, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what their draft picks look like, but I'm depressed with the Chicago Bulls. I have no idea what they were doing after the hot start that they had this year, because they was like winning. And I don't know what happened.
I'm depressed with the Washington Wizards. They got more talent than what they act like, what they show on this court. They could be playing better, and they just really tanking. You know what I'm saying? They set out Davis. They set out Trae Young. Them dudes can play. Yeah. Them dudes can play right now.
Yeah,
man.
they're trying to get a high draft pick.
Yeah, and like you got two all-stars. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking Davis probably be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, Trae Young ain't going to be, but you got a Hall of Fame on there, and you got some young talent around there, man. They should – I don't like – and this is a whole nother subject, man. I don't love the tanking thing. I know this is how you get good in the NBA. It's how you get good, but I think there's an ethical way of tanking and there's a trash way of tanking. Like, the ethical way is like you just ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these teams that get the number one pick, they ain't the teams like Washington. It's not the teams like who's been, serial tankers, Washington – Charlotte, them serial tankers ain't getting number one. A lot of times it's a team like Dallas. Dallas was in the play-in, lost to us in the play-in last year, shot up and got number one. Now, I know conspiracy, but even with that being said, a lot of times the number one team is not the team that's the worst. This is not NFL. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a certain way to tank, man. Like, play your young players and let them try to win. Build a culture. Don't play them like – This goes to my team, and I'll move on. Pisses me off about my team. We have one center on our roster, and he's hurt. So we're playing without a center. A 6'3" guy is playing center, going to play center tonight. And it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, unethical tanking, bro. Like, it's going to make these teams. This dude that's 6'3", that's a guard, he's not going to get no better playing against Donovan Clingan, who's 7'1". You know what I'm saying? It's just smart. It's just not smart. But anyway, bro. That's my soapbox. No, not even a soapbox.
Right. Early soapbox. Your rant for the rankings.
Yeah, my early rant. Free rant. All right, man. Impress in the West, bro.
I'm impressed, and we just talked about the Spurs, man. They're 9-1 in the last 10. They just came off beating the Pistons. We talked about that. And they've proven they're a top-notch team in the league. What I will say is I don't think they're championship ready yet either. You know what I mean? And the reason and we'll get into this a little later, but I'm impressed with them though.
Okay, I'm impressed with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's not because of Shea. It's not because of Jalen Williams. It's because all those other players that they got, they are like a factory. Every player, they just they just traded for old boy from the Sixers to be painting his nails or whatever.
They stole him.
They stole him, got him easy. All of a sudden, he look a lot better. Like, I think they got a good system, they got a good coach, and they got a good culture. And that's important for a young team. They got a good culture, good system, and a good coach. And that dude Jared McClain fit right in. You know what I'm saying? They still winning without none of their top dogs. That is just a great team. D-Press in the West, bro.
Low management, in my opinion, is what OKC doing. They getting ready for the playoffs because it's only like 20-plus games left, 21, I think. D-Press Kings. Now, look, they've made my depressed list a gang of times, but y'all 1-9 in the last 10 games. That, to me, is a pathetic tank. They 13-46, bro.
Yeah.
And I know Russ didn't go over there to have this type of, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Russ didn't go over there for that.
And that is all on purpose, man. They beat us the other night, and they should have. But they're embarrassment to the league, man. I have to say.
They got the worst record in the league, bro. They are 13-46
on purpose. On purpose.
I'm not still ain't gonna get the number one pick. I'm sorry.
They really ain't. No. I'm gonna say Utah Jazz, man. I'm still depressed with them. They shouldn't be that bad. They shouldn't be that bad. Larry Marketing is sitting down because he's hurt. Jaren Jackson Jr. just had surgery. I saw him at the game. I didn't literally see him when they played
But
my
at the
team the other
Memphis
night.
game, yeah,
Homeboy walking fine. You know what I'm saying? It was a minor
after a
surgery.
surgery.
It didn't mean nothing, man. It's like they got rid of a bump on his knee. I know it was more than that, but I'm just saying he was walking like they just bust a pimple and he kept it moving. No limp.
That's what they did.
Yeah. It's sad, man. I hate that. I hate the taking situation. I talked about this earlier. I know it is important for bad teams to get good. I get it, but it's overkill this year. 10 teams in the league are tanking. We can see
Bro,
it.
I'm
10
gonna
teams,
tell
bro.
you something. Low key,
Yeah.
the Mavs tanking.
Yeah, ain't high key. Watch your boy Flag get sat down. What's up, Mr. G?
He
Yeah, watch
already
your boy
sit
Flag
down.
get sat down, dog.
He's hurt. He's hurt with a
Yeah.
foot injury right now.
Yeah, he hurt. Anyway,
Yeah, he'll be playing with Boozer next year.
yeah, I hope not. I like Boozer. All right, let's go to the top 10 power rankings for college basketball. Number 1, Rob's Duke Blue Devils. Number 2, Arizona. Number 3, Michigan. Number 4, Iowa State. Number 5, Houston. Number 6, UConn. Number 7, Florida. Number 8, Purdue. Number 9, Gonzaga. And number 10, a lot of people in the chats, Illinois. Listen, man, before you go, bro, Duke and Michigan played a heck of a game on Saturday. A great game. A battle for the ages. And it was a nasty dunk that didn't get enough replays by that dude on Michigan that he cocked that thing and then turned it to the side. That was so nasty. I don't even know who dude is. But, yeah, that team, both of them teams are very, very good, man. That was like a great college game that I tuned in for on Saturday. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I tuned in too. And Mr. G, I'm gonna say, can I get a hand clap real quick, man? This all the way up the camera, bro. Let me tell you why. Because last week when I said the big game this week is my Duke Blue Devils versus Michigan, we're gonna go ahead and take that.
Yeah.
Mr. G was the only one in the chat that was like, I think your Duke can get them. And I was like, yeah, I know they can. Because the two losses we have, 3-pointer from some missed defense on a luck shot on a corner shot by North Carolina. Boy was wide open like a 3-point contest. And then we lost by 1, Texas Tech, in overtime. So it was 2 games that should have been ones, but they was losses. But we on top, man. That's all I'm gonna say. As far as that Houston, listen, that Houston Arizona game, bro.
Another good game.
Another good game that came on, and I watched it in Arizona. They just dominated the entire time. You dig what I mean? And then there was a couple of losses in the top 10 also this past weekend. It was a bunch of people that lost and ranked teams that lost. So I don't know. March Madness is about to be crazy, super crazy. I don't know who's gonna win the chip. Of course, I want Duke to win, but I see some major flaws on our end as well.
I was tripping on who most people think would be the number 1 pick in between Rob's Cameron Boozer or Darren Peterson for Kansas. Who, they call him Darren DMP Peterson because, he'll hit a shot, score 21 points in the first half and point at his coach and take himself out and just sit down. You know what I'm saying? This dude, real Kobe-ish in the way he play, man. He got the most talent, man. I would not want to. I would be scared as I'm rooting for a tanking team right now to get number 1, because I think he's gonna be so good. He's gonna be hard to pass up. But after dealing with that dude down over my shoulder, I don't want to deal with that again. You know what I'm saying? Give me a worker. Give me one that daddy ain't trying to be famous. I don't want to deal with none of that stuff. Not wanting to play and all that. Dude, if you what we call that joint when you resting. Well,
load management.
If you load managing in college, one word, nah, that's crazy. Now I heard he had some real injuries, but he would take himself out for cramping. Nobody over there rubbing his leg. Look, I played college basketball for 1 year. You get cramping, they got trainers come rub that cramp out so you can get back in the game. Like, if you're really cramping, somebody will help you with that. Or you over there eating a banana. Like, no monkey business. I know it's funny, but for real, they give you bananas. Or they're going to have somebody over there working on getting that cramp out so you can get back in the game. You never see that. My boy be checked out, and that's a bad look, man.
But this is something that's messing up his stock, and it's going to mess around. What's the boy up in Utah that he was messing his stock up for a minute?
Yeah, Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, yeah. So my man said, I've been an introvert all my life. So,
Worst thing to say.
So I just handle stuff on my own and do what I do, and then he don't want to tell people when he got injuries. But this makes me think there's an agent in his ear saying, look at Ace Bailey. You could still
Mm-hmm.
end up top because you're a generational talent. You're a generational talent.
Yeah.
And you're hearing that and you already got the NIL deals, but you want the big money
Right.
and they're gonna draft him. They're gonna draft
Of
him
course,
regardless.
he too talented. But what's killing the men's college basketball? We'll move on after this. NILs. A lot of these dudes get paid before they play. Like, yo, give them the money. You need, hey, bro, midterms you getting paid half your money. Get the other half when you finish the season. I mean, they should be able to make the deal like that. Get the government involved or something like that, man. Because I see this with the team I love. One of my college teams I like. And you get these players, they get their bread, they don't want to work hard no more because they ain't got this bread. They ain't got no hunger no more because they're making too much money. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to say this because Memphis is not a low level. Kansas is definitely not a low level school.
Right.
But you don't hear anybody. Look, you don't hear any. I'm the top 5 teams.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear who got an NIL deal with Duke,
You hear nothing about
with
it.
Arizona, with Michigan,
Right.
Iowa State, or Houston. You want to
Or
know why?
Houston.
The coach's culture. Because
Absolutely.
I don't care how talented you are, you're not bigger than me, and you're not bigger than this program.
Yeah.
And the little kid and this is the kid from North Carolina.
Yeah.
I think his last name Wilson.
Caleb Wilson.
He's playing with a chip on his shoulder because Duke reached out to him once and they never reached out to him again. So now he has a hatred toward Duke because he felt like they slighted him.
Yeah.
Certain programs don't go for the foolery, bro.
Mm-mm.
You dig what I mean? Certain programs don't go for the foolery. You can get your NIL deals, but you're not bigger than this program.
And it's a hard line, and we'll move on after this, man. It's a hard line because you need the talent, but you also got to have the standard, right? You got to have the players, and if you're not, and all these top 5 in here are winning organizations. Mine at Iowa State. Iowa State has been okay, but Duke blue blood, Arizona blue blood, Michigan blue blood. You know what I'm saying? Houston made themselves a blue blood. Iowa State is the only one, but all of them have strong. I don't know about Arizona, but Duke strong personality, strong military-ish coach. Michigan, same way. Houston, definitely. Kevin Sampson do not play. None whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And they always in the top. As well as Gonzaga is another school that's not a blue blood. They always in the top 10. And you're not pointing out only them. You're just saying strong
but
coaches.
I'm just saying strong coaches, and you're not worried. You're not coming in there like I'm the NIL deal. Think about this, and of course I'm big up in my squad, but think about this, man. We're talking about Cooper Flagg, Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, all of these big time people who didn't have an NIL deal, right? But
they did.
but not they didn't call NIL deals back. They wasn't bigger than the program. They may have been one and done, but they wasn't talking back on that sideline. They was respectful, and they didn't disrespect Coach K, and they ain't disrespecting Coach now. So yeah, that's just the way it goes.
And the sad part, that don't normally happen to Kansas neither. That lets you know it's just things have changed. It's the money, bro. Like, you ain't never see nothing like that happen with Bill Self. Like, he'll sit a dude down. He ain't sat talented dudes down plenty of times. He's not no pushover coach. But it is what it is. All right, man, we're going to get to the women's, and then we'll go to our soapbox. Women's top 10, number 1, UConn. Number 2, UCLA. Number 3, South Carolina. Number 4, Texas. 5, Vanderbilt. 6, LSU. 7, Oklahoma. 8, Michigan. 9, Iowa. And 10, Louisville.
I'm gonna just say yay because I'm not gonna even sit up here and stunt. I haven't been following women's college basketball that much this year. I with the women's college basketball is more so the when they get to the tourney, and then I start watching. So I'm not gonna sit up here and even pull y'all chain. Only of course South Carolina because of Staley, because of the coach, and LSU because it's LSU, and you know Flying J's still down there. So it's a few names here and there, and then that's about it, man. I can't really speak on it. And UConn stay a beast every year.
One thing I'm impressed with is Iowa still being the top 10 a couple of years after Caitlin Clark is gone. That's cool. And USC would be up there, but Juju is hurt. So they don't have the stars. That's what happened in the last few years. They had all these big stars, but Juju got hurt. So anyway, man, let's get into our soapbox segment.
Yeah, man.
Soapbox.
All right, this is our soapbox segment when me and Rob go off or talk sports for 2 minutes. Normally, Rob goes all the way in sports. Normally, I go whatever is on my mind. Sometimes it's flip flop. You just never know. We have a time to look like this, and when it's over, it's just over. As tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. Brother, my brother, is you ready?
I am. I may go over, so forgive me, y'all. But here we go. Marshawn Nealon, 24 years old. Rondell Moore, 25 years old. Ricky Berry, 24 years old. Kyron
Yeah.
Lacey, 24 years old. Katie Meyer, 22. Sarah Schultz, 21. Ellie Souter, 18. All of those names are former athletes that committed suicide due to struggles with injuries, pressure, and personal crisis.
Yeah.
Look, man, I love sports. I mean, it's obvious because me and my bro got a sports show that y'all watching right now.
Yeah.
But we have to remember the human factor behind the folks on the field, on the ice, on the hardwood, however you look at it. Look, man, young men and women, sometimes kids are being pressured to perform. And now with the betting in it, with the mentality with prize picks and this, that, and that, yo,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of pressure on these kids, man. And people hitting their DMs and you made me lose, I'm a cute. We don't know what happened. And
Right.
it's important for us to understand, man, these athletes need to get mental help. I understand that they bringing them in. We just talked about my man from Kansas. Get these folks mental help early. Get them prepared for life. I know sometimes they got a financial class, but get the mental part together. From the
Mm-hmm.
IG models that come in and he think he in love and she wipe him out and then he go kill himself. Have a genuine supporting cast and not just a school or a franchise that'll drop these kids or these young men and women in a habit, man, because it's a what have you done for me lately mentality when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
Mental health is real. And you know what I'm saying? It's like rest in peace. And they do that. This is real. Rest in peace. That happens for a minute. And then everybody move on after the funeral. And it's on to the next talent, on to the next kid or young man that we can use. And I get it. But sometimes people don't want to ask for help for pride or whatever the case may be. But we got to be a lot more diligent on what we're doing. It's sad because this happens way more than we know. These are the people that made it to the collegiate and professional level. We're not even talking about high school kids under the pressure from their parents is killing themselves. All
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is, like C said when we started this out, and I'm bad at this, I know a gang of people and I used to check on people all the time, and the door gets slammed. Basically, no response. So then
Right.
when I stop responding, now I'm the one acting funny. But
Mm-hmm.
check on your folks, bro. Even if
Mm-hmm.
you send a text, they cannot say, well, he stopped checking on me. I'm telling you, I used to be that guy that checked on everybody, and nobody
Yeah.
hit me up and asked me, Rob, how you doing?
Yeah.
So I stopped checking. I got to get back into that mentality. That's all I got for my soapbox, man.
Yeah, I can't go on any further with that. I can't come with no funny joke after that. All I would say, man, check on your strong friends, like Rob said. Check on your strong friends. People need to be checked on. Life is real. People are going through a lot of stuff, and I would hate for someone around me to pass, and you're thinking like, dog, man, I could have called them. Man, I could have did,
Yeah.
because that's the first thing you think, like, because some people are struggling and they have no outlet. So yeah, man, check on your friends, especially these athletes, man, because everything's so tied to gambling. You worry about your parlay, man. This dude, a woman is
Mm-hmm.
struggling. You all snapping and going off. And also, man, the stuff with social media. Hey, man, take that cape off, dog. Folks get on social media talking super tough, super slick, talking to people like they're lower than anything. And then they see them people in person, be like, no, I want your autograph. And they feel like it's harmless. But these are real people on the other end of that text or the other end
Right.
of that message that you're putting up. You're affecting real people. And
Yeah.
we just got to be careful like that, man. And we're going to
Agreed.
move on after that, man. That was a good one, bro.
Okay, I got
This is our Debate Fuse segment where you see subjects like up on the screen right now. We go on for 5 minutes. When it's over, it's just over. Me and Rob going to go back and forth. First subject for tonight. Can the Spurs really win a chip this year, although they're young? Can the Spurs really win a chip this year, although they are young? Mr. Davis.
No, I
Change
think they
that
got to
too.
go through heartbreak.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think they got to go through heartbreak. And this is what I mean. Wemby is a beast when Wemby is winning. When Wemby gets hit in the chin and they lose, Wemby
Mm-hmm.
pouts. Now, it's his passion of pouting. I'm not saying he tucked his tail, What
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is, I think they need one more year to jail. Um, I don't even think they're gonna make it to the Western Conference Finals this year. And I'm just
Mm.
gonna be real with you.
Mm.
I feel like there's other the Nuggets. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying in the seven
Yeah.
game series. Because 7 games, all I got to do is, all right, Bassel, all right, Castle, y'all gonna
Yeah.
beat us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
we get ready to beat
The
Wemby
the
up.
playoffs is
Yeah,
different. Right.
it's different. We get ready to beat him up. Hey, bruh, you ain't got no clock. You got 6 fouls. Go out there and make it work. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
saying hurt the man, but I'm saying make him
Hurt the
work.
man.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you get physical with him now. Wemby's no punk, but what I
None
am saying
whatsoever.
is I don't think that they can win it this year. I think they need one more year, and
Yeah.
then it'll be there.
I was all prepared to say yes, they can win it. And I would say this because Wemby is so remarkable, there's a possibility, and it's not because his offense, it's his defense. He can shut things totally down. But what I will say is because they never been through it, that's why I could say no. Only because they never been through it. I think this team that they have right now is talented enough. I think Castle is very good. I think they got enough shooting, and I think they got enough vets sprinkled around. They got Harrison Barnes. They got
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. They got the big boy
Mm-hmm.
that used to be for the Celtics when they won a chip. I can't remember his name right now, the big tall guy. But they got some vets around, but they got to go through it. Wemby has never played in the playoffs. Will he be also in the playoffs? Absolutely. I think I heard somebody speaking on this, man. I was listening to Rajah Bell and Logan, some show on. I just heard it. I ran up into it, and it was good, the real ones. And they was talking about this, and they was talking about the one thing about the Spurs is that they believe they can do it, and belief is a real thing, right? Because the best of the best, they waxed them 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, who everybody was like, okay, who gonna beat them? And the Spurs made them look like little children. And then they just beat the best of the East, right? But it's not the playoffs, like Rob said. The playoffs, they gonna hide that whistle. You ain't getting all them calls. And Wemby, you are not strong. Now, mentally, I think he is strong. I think he's fine. I think he came back this year a lot tougher than what he was.
Oh, he did. And
He came back a whole different level of beast. And I think next year, oh yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Maybe the year after. But I think they can definitely win the series. They're playing a lower seed, though. I'll give them that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, they'll get a series. And like Mr. G said, he said, nope, because Wemby isn't strong enough and doesn't know how to mix perimeter with inside game. I agree. He
It's a good
relies
comment.
on one or the other.
Yep.
Excellent point, Mr. G. And people don't realize that. Now, if you don't believe me, the All-Star game is how Wemby plays when Wemby is fired up.
Right.
That was Wemby's game to the fullest. You dig what I mean? And it's no down low. Yeah, he's blocking shots. Ooh, you blocked the shot. But the one thing with his blocks, he's blocking shots, and most of them go out of bounds. He get a couple of them where he'll snatch them and keep them. But you, even with the blocking, excellent. Out of your 6 blocks, 4 of them should have been back to your squad.
Yeah.
You dig what I mean? Like Alonzo Mourning, master at blocking and keeping that ball in bounds for his squad to go down the court and keep the possession. But my point is, for them, are they young? Yes, they remind me of OKC. Remember, OKC went, got hit in the mouth, and then the next year, there it is. And now they have they have a. That's why I feel like SGA is being sat down right now on purpose. We're getting ready to get you geared up for this playoffs. We're about to get Williams geared up for the playoffs. I guarantee you, as soon as the playoffs call, they're going to be 100%. And guess what the difference is with all of that? They have bodies on bodies on bodies to keep throwing out there. And all of them can score. We just saw that with the wins they getting. So I think next year, the Spurs, but if they do win this year, who's going to be surprised?
Yeah, I think the only thing that's different now, because I used to live by the rule, like you got to be about 27 before you win the chip. I don't think that's the same no more, because some of these young kids coming in the league, they can hoop now. A lot of them ain't got, like Harper kid, he hooping now. Like it ain't gonna be 3 years before he good. No, he good today. So I think that's what's different now. I think the age can be let down a little bit, but they got to go through it at least once. They got to go through the cheap fouls. They got to go through playing somewhere else where the refs ain't on your side. You got to go through all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through dealing with a real superstar. That too. You dig what I'm saying? Because Wemby can't hold everybody. Yes, you 8 feet tall, but what do you do when Steph Curry get hot? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because Steph Curry can shoot from half court. Literally, that's not a figure of speech. He literally can shoot from half court. When he gets hot, he gets to making everything.
It's on our intro.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's light work for that dude. So now, soon and very, very soon, they made a great leap this year. But for this year, nope. All right, man. Next subject. Who should the Browns go with? Who should the Browns go with at QB next season? Watson, Gabriel, or Sanders? Who should the Browns go with at QB next season? Watson, Gabriel, or Sanders? We got to get some football in here. Go ahead, bro.
Whoever come out that training camp hot.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying? You could say you can go back with Sanders if you want to.
Yeah.
Sanders was running for his life this year. Watson, he ain't been the same since, you know what I'm saying, the massage envy. You know what I mean? They messed my man mental up. They drug his name through the mud so much, he couldn't focus on no football, man. Like, not at all. And then with Gabriel, whoever come out of that training camp, if I'm coach, hey, look, this position is up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be real with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to you, Watson. No disrespect to none of y'all. I want to know who can run this playbook and who can run this team in command presence at this point. Because I see what up, Neil, big bro in the building, on the chat. He's saying Sanders, but I think you go into that training camp fresh. Like, hey, look, this is up to grabs. Y'all do what y'all do.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say new coach Todd Monken, man. I'm gonna say he gonna say Watson, because every coach gonna want some experience when it come down to it. And Watson may not be what he used to be, and his head been messed up. But you know what he gonna know how to do? Run them plays, and that's what they're gonna be looking for at first. And then soon after, maybe Sanders. Because all I wanted Sanders to do was get a shot, but I ain't ever think the boy was gonna be awesome. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to actually get a real shot. And he finally got a shot last year, but I kind of agree with Hagan. Sanders ain't earned the right to be QB1 in training camp. No, I don't think so.
He's making a statement.
I know he's making a statement. I don't think he's earned the right to be QB1 in the training camp.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree, and why I agree with you, Steve. That's why. That is the reason I'm gonna say no, Hagans. He doesn't, because you have a new coach in a new system. So therefore, that coach got to come in and figure out what the heck is we about to do. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I get it. I know what the last coach told you, Sanders. I believe that you can do what you do.
Right.
But going into this with my job, I'm the new coach. Yo, y'all three,
they want safe. They ain't trying to lose.
You just gotta, in my opinion, you got to start off. You start these three quarterbacks up like, yo, y'all three, we going to see who our number one is. And y'all going to know we ain't going to play this game. Last game will determine what's what. Nah. Okay, he asking. I thought it was a statement. He asking.
Got you, bro.
Okay, I got you, Hagans. No, I don't think he did, only because it's a new coach. Like C was saying, I agree with C with that. New coach, new system, new blood. Let's see what's getting ready to go home.
Yeah. Like I said, like Rob said, new coach. So everybody got to prove it. But I think new coach going to look at it like, okay, basically a rookie, still basically a rookie. Gabriel, they got 1 year in. Didn't go nowhere. They ain't win a lot of games. This guy won a lot. Yeah, his mind messed up. Maybe let me talk to him and get his mind right.
Yeah.
Then I get that quarterback. Right. Because there's proof, there's something on that you can see. Oh, he's been good before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't sleep on Watson. We forget about Watson was cold.
He was awesome.
Only reason he got shipped out was because of the massage thing. That's it.
Darnell say who can run the new system would be the tail of the tape. This is true.
Yeah, that's it.
Hagan say Gabriel got to be 3 though. That's the statement.
I'm a pro.
I agree.
I think I agree with you with that, because Sanders is better than Gabriel.
Yes, he is,
flat out. And it's going to probably come down to Sanders and Watson. If Watson can get it together, because let's see, Watson's more accurate, but Watson's also been off the field for the last, 2-3 years? So I don't know.
Right. But it might come down to, just like in the NBA, man, it's about that money. who making all that money? We paying this dude X and X millions, and you be making almost $1 million. Guess who finna play unless you just that much better than them? So it's going to be as someone said earlier, it's gonna really be about training camp. How people perform in training camp. Who's taking command? Who are the players gathering around and following? Because the quarterback, you're a leader of the team, whether you want to be or not. You don't get to be, nah, I'm just quiet. Nah, they don't work with quarterback.
It don't work.
You gotta be a leader.
Nope.
You gotta make grown men follow you.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And Sanders, if he does want the job, though, y'all, he better stay off them half pipes and skateboards. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just flat out.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you want to win the job? Go buy your offensive line some Rolexes. Since you want to do this all the time, get them some Rolexes and let them protect you. You know what I'm saying? Since you got all that bread.
Like crazy.
Yeah. All right, man. On to the next subject. Are we not giving Jaylen Brown enough credit as an MVP candidate? Are we not giving Jaylen Brown enough credit as an MVP candidate? Mr. Davis.
Absolutely not. We not.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell y'all something. Nobody, and if anybody in this chat, I saw Boston, you're lying. We thought Boston was going to be playing at best, hot top draft pick, and when Tatum got back, they're going to be unstoppable now. This dude is a beat. It's a reason why now I understand why he got finals MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I totally I didn't get it when Tatum was out there because we looking at Tatum highlights and he from the Lou. Of course, I'm like, nah, they ganked my bro. They ganked my bro.
Yeah.
Jaylen plays defense.
Mm-hmm.
He plays offense.
Mm-hmm.
He out there on that court. He a dog, bro. Like he got
sir.
the dog in him, bro. They not giving him no credit because we fascinated by. You want to know why? Because that brother like this.
That's right, Jalen X.
Jalen X, baby. That's the reason why they not giving him the credit that he rightly deserves, man. Go ahead, bro. We definitely on this.
I definitely don't think he's getting enough credit. Will he win MVP? I got an answer for that.
No.
But he should be given credit. He should be top 5 all season. That team has no business. No business with 38 wins. No business. No business. Like, they lost all that. Look, Porzingis is gone. All their talent is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't hard. It's him and Derek White. That's it. Him, Derek White, some dude with a fro. I forget the tall dude. I can't remember his name. They center.
The white guy, Pritchard. Pritchard is a beast.
Yeah, him,
bro.
Derek White, and Pritchard. They running it. But Jaylen Brown, and the difference with Jaylen Brown with some of these other MVP candidates, Jaylen Brown will lock you up and then go on the other end and score on you. That don't happen a lot in the NBA. Either you're a scorer and your whole focus is like what's my little guy, Jalen
Brunson.
For the Knicks. Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
Jalen.
He just scored, but he a liability on defense. You know, that's why he got all these tall dudes around him to defend because he's our height out there. He's stocky, our height out there trying to play. But Jaylen Brown, he different, man. For him to lead this team to be number 2 in the East at this point in the season, basically it's going to be guaranteed they're going to end up in the playoffs, and they're going to at least probably be top 4 in the playoffs. Guaranteed, unless Jaylen Brown get hurt or something. That is remarkable, bro. Remarkable.
Yeah, hey, Mr. G, you are absolutely correct. We was giving him his props. I don't think you was in the chat when we was talking about Boston earlier because they got him in the power rankings. They got Boston at number 5. That's disrespectful. How are the Knicks in front of Boston? You dig what I mean? Right. I understand. Everybody wants the Knickerbockers to be good. I'm gonna go their full name.
Careful.
Yeah, I get it, but everybody wants them to be great. I understand that, but Cat don't turn on the dog all the time. Brunson is very brittle because he's so small. I don't know what Miles Bridges is doing. Mm-hmm. So it's no way in the world the Knicks should be ahead of the Celtics in the power rankings. I don't understand it. Jaylen Brown is averaging 29 points a game. I think he's 3rd in the league. He should be in the top 5 discussion. This is your top 5 in your MVP discussion. You got Shea, you got Luka, you got Jokic, and Jaylen Brown should be in there, and then you can throw in another 5th, Cade Cunningham. You could throw those 5 in there right now if you want to. And right now, you know what I'm saying, Shea, he missed a few more games. I don't even think he's gonna be eligible to get the MVP. And Jokic, he putting up numbers. I get it. Triple doubles out this world. You could have gave Jokic the last few years, but Cade Cunningham to me and Jaylen Brown are having more of an impact on their squad than the other two. They're winning.
Yes.
They're winning.
Yes.
Both the Lakers and the both outside of OKC. But
Yeah.
again, he's about to be ineligible in a minute.
Right.
So it has to be between Cade Cunningham and Jaylen Brown, in my opinion. And yes, Missoula better be coach of the year. You better not give it to nobody else.
Hagan said a great point. That's why he didn't make the Team USA, because of politics. How dare White end up on Olympics over him? His politics shouldn't matter, and the fact that he's not.
What's their last name? White and Brown.
Right. Politics shouldn't have mattered. And then also what shouldn't have mattered is, he's not with a shoe company. He has his own shoe, right? And he's not partnered with no big shoe company. And shoe companies run the world. Y'all run basketball more than what y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is just terrible. Miss G, great question. What's your criteria for the MVP? So I'm going to go first. My criteria for MVP, number one, team cannot win without you. My biggest pet peeve. If your team win without you, you're not the MVP. One, team don't win without you. Number two, you put your team on the map. You know what I'm saying? So you're above others in the whole league. You're not just you're good against everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then number three, marketable. Now that's where he falls, because they can't market him, because they just don't want to market him. I think the brother is marketable. He ain't no Grace Jones looking dude. You know what I'm saying? No funny business, and he carries himself well. He's a very intelligent brother. Dude went to Stanford. Yeah. This ain't no dummy. He could be marketed. He can speak well. He know how to speak in front of the camera. But I think that's where he fails at a lot of times. But those three things matter, unfortunately, to me. Go ahead, bro.
Everything you said, I did on that. Because let me tell you something. Jokic, when he was out, Denver went, I think, 7-4, something like that.
Yeah.
Look at SGA. He out.
Yeah.
He's still winning. Matter of fact, OKC on a 3-game winning streak. You dig what I mean? Yeah. You take Wemby off the Spurs, and he's not in the conversation. Luka, they talking about MVP. They didn't lost the last two. My thing is for Cade. Take Cade off of Detroit. They're not going to win. It's not going to happen. We just talked about them needing another score. Take Jalen off of Boston right now with no Tatum. They're not going to win. Pritchard and them can get you a few games, but when it's time to match up against the Clevelands and the Knicks and even my Heat, they're not going to win those games. Mm-hmm. Though that's the reason. Listen, they're 1-2 in the East right now. Detroit's number 1, Boston's number 2. Yeah. It better be an American MVP this year. That's all I'm going to say. It better be an American MVP.
We'll say this and we'll move on. Answer it real quick. Who better, Brown or Tatum? That's what Hagan said. Take the STL out of it.
I got to go with Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I got to go with Brown.
I agree.
Tatum has all the pizzazz in the world, and he can get hot. But I've also seen Tatum fall off in the playoffs.
Tuck tail.
And Brown stepped up.
Yes, sir.
So right now, if you're asking me right now, Jaylen Brown, who has a greater potential, is going to be Tatum because Tatum is younger.
He's more talented.
You know what I mean? So
I think he's a more gifted player, but I think if Brown had Tatum's talent, he'd be like face of the league, minus the politics. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll agree with you, Brown. All right, we're gonna go on to the next subject. Will men's USA hockey win over Canada boost interest in the NHL? No disrespect, Mr. G. I know you're in Canada. Will the men's USA hockey win over Canada boost the interest in the NHL? Mr. Davis.
I think it'll boost the interest of Olympic hockey.
Not NHL. Okay.
Not NHL. Because it's different though. That squad going back to different teams. Like it's not like that team is, you know what I'm saying? Like USA basketball, we like USA basketball because it brings them all together, and we see our favorite athletes on the same squad. Yeah. Same way for this one. Now, shout out to the USA, both men's and women. We didn't talk about this. Both of them beat Canada for the gold. No disrespect, Mr. G, but hey, and they was 2 excellent games. Like it wasn't like we just blew them out, men or women. No, you dig what I mean? No. So, I don't think it'll boost NHL. I think it'll boost the interest of Olympic hockey because it was an excellent Olympic game.
Yeah, I don't think it'll boost NHL per se. The sad part about this, especially in Olympic times, it make people fans of sports they're not normally fans of, but then you don't see it no more, right? Because NHL hockey ain't the same as Olympic hockey. There's national pride in this. You know what I'm saying? And the man ain't been great. The women's been good, but the man ain't been great for real. And, quiet as kept, I heard they ain't play a great game to even win that one. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of they got the win. It's like they stole the win from defeat because it looked like they didn't look like the better team from what I was hearing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
they didn't. Overtime.
Yeah. So they won on sudden death, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was overtime, sudden death.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And they won 2-1.
Hagan said hockey is the number 4 in major sports for a reason. It ain't enough people interested in hockey at all in America. Yeah, hockey is more popular northern places. Go ahead and dog hockey. It can kick rocks. Go ahead, dog hockey. It can kick rocks.
Yeah.
All right, bro. But yeah, hockey is more popular in the northern states, although who won the Stanley Cup has been in the South a couple of years. I think somewhere in Florida they won the Stanley Cup the last couple of years.
The
but hockey is more
Vegas. Yep.
Yeah, but it's more in the northern states, and as well as here. The Blues have been very popular here for a long time. But I've never gotten fully into it until it's Olympic times. Then I got more vested interest. But I never, no hate to it. I want to go to a game. I need to actually go to one and see it in person.
I'm gonna tell you, if you go to a game, brother, make sure you got your big boy coat on and a Scully. Because I went to listen, I got some free tickets. I got some free tickets. What's up, D? I got some free tickets, right? We had center ice, Chicago Blackhawks versus the St. Louis Blues.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right next to the media. I walked out with double ear infections. It was so cold in that place because I didn't know.
He wasn't ready.
Bro, I didn't know no better. Who knew it was gonna be wintertime inside the arena?
It is the ice, you know what I'm saying?
I get it, but you think ice down low, bro.
Right.
We up center ice by the media, and I'm in this plug like this, bro, with a coat on, with a jacket. Like, I wasn't ready at all, bro. Not at all.
Hey, can say we want to go, and I don't even care. Can we talk about Wemby some more now? Hey, I pull up Mr. G said. Mr. G says it's too racist for me in the lower levels. I don't know about the lower levels of hockey. I know there's not a lot of black hockey players. Mr. G, you have to tell me on that. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. All I know, hockey players got to be some of the toughest dudes in the world. They lose their teeth all the time. You know what I'm saying? Most of them ain't got the front teeth. And I think one of the dude was biting the goal with 2 teeth missing. You know what I'm saying? Lost their teeth in the game. Go ahead, bro.
What I will say about the hockey thing, because of going to it, it did give me a newfound respect for them boys.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the in and out and the substitutions of hockey and how fast that game is, you have to be an athlete. And it don't sound like it.
Right.
But skating back and forth,
right?
You dig what I'm saying?
On
like,
ice.
Man, on ice, like you skating back and forth, the lateral movements, the back and forth, the in and out, jumping over, the substitutions, like there's so much going on in the game. And then I got a chance to see me a fight while it happened too. So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually get a chance to bang. And if you lose, you go to the penalty box. So some of the stuff about hockey, I like playoff hockey, and I like the Stanley Cup hockey. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I like the championship games. I do actually watch those games. Same way the World Series go for me. I like the playoffs. I'm not a diehard Blues fan that I want to see every game during the season. Yeah. But when I do tap in for the playoffs.
All right, last subject for tonight. This is one that hit us at the last second. I saw it as soon as the show was coming on. Suns owner Matt Ishbia offering $1 million for the slam dunk and 3-point winners. Do you think, here's the question, it's not up here because I ran out of characters like Twitter. Do you think this will bring the stars out? Because right now I think the package, I think they win like $150,000. So going from $150,000 to $1 million for the one who win the dunk contest and who wins the 3-point contest.
First of all, shout out to the owner. He played in a celebrity game in LA. You know, the Phoenix owner. He played. Yeah, so he played for Izzo. But he played in a celebrity game that Friday night and just embraced the whole All-Star weekend in LA to get him ready for Phoenix. So shout out to him for this. You coming to my city, I'm gonna put my own money up. What a stars at? You dig what I mean? What a stars at? And I'm gonna tell you something. If the slam dunk participants come out with that bull that they did this last slam dunk,
Yeah.
I ain't giving them nothing. I ain't giving them nothing. You get the NBA can pay you. I want the stars out.
They play harder for the in-season tournament, whatever it's called now, Emirates, whatever.
Emirates.
And all they get is $500 for that. Oh, they coming out. Trust me. Yeah, they millionaires. It's something 100, 1,000, them thousands to a milli. Oh, they coming out. Watch. All these dudes talking about, man, I don't want to get injured. They ain't gonna be worried about getting it. For $1 million. Oh, they coming out.
$1 million, bro.
Bring them out.
$1 million. That's more than a paycheck. I think. Well, some of them.
For a lot of players.
Yeah.
For a lot of players. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they come out for that $1 million. Now, I don't think there's nothing wrong with with the 3-point competition.
No, not at all.
It don't. You can give them $1 million. That's cool. But it's this year. It was early in the day, but it was exciting. You know, Devin Booker and
Con Knipple.
Nah, it wasn't Devin Booker and Con Knipple.
Or
Damon Lillard going back and forth. It was a good show. But yeah, if they come out for that, I think they'll come out for that because these dudes love money. That's my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, well, that's trick off money, bro. Shoot, that's 40 NDAs.
All right, Mr. G said, and I agree with Mr. G on this. I want one-on-one for a milli. You know why these players won't do it? Because they pride. That's why. Because somebody that ain't famous, somebody that all y'all don't love is going to win it. It ain't going to be Bron that win it. It won't be somebody like, Wemby can win it just from being alone. But I'm just saying, like, it all similar heighted players, it ain't going to be somebody. It's going to be some dude that y'all don't know about and be like, man, that John was whack. Because one of the dudes that y'all don't know about that's awesome one-on-one, Norman Powell, somebody like that, kill it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that ain't no household name and mess around and win. CJ McCullough, one-on-one step back guard. One of these type folks gonna win it, and it ain't gonna be what you think. Go ahead, bro. And not Pat Bev. No, not Pat Bev.
That's funny. But I'll say this though about the one-on-one. It's been plenty of stories where somebody be like, yo, y'all laughing at my man, but he be cooking LeBron in practice, or he be cooking the star be getting cooked, but then the coach don't give him playing time out on the because it's one-on-one. He ain't got to pass it to nobody. He ain't got to run no plays.
He ain't be a part of the system or nothing.
None of that stuff. I ain't got to remember that I got to rotate when this cat come over this way. Like, basketball seem easy until you play organized basketball with some people who know what they're doing. I'll say this and then we can wrap it up. Colin Sexton, when he first came into the league, the knock on him when he got to Cleveland was this little one word don't know how to play basketball. He could play basketball, but he couldn't play basketball because when he was in college, coach let him do whatever because he was the scorer. But when he got to the NBA, oh yeah, they was knocking the mess out of him that he didn't know how to play organized basketball for real.
Right. Hagen said, "What y'all think about moving the line back in the 3-point contest? They shooting from half court regular in games now. I ain't with that.
Because that far shot, they not making it like that.
Yeah, they're barely making that 4-pointer or whatever that one is.
That whatever that ball is. They not making that one on the regular. So now I don't think they need to put it back.
The score to be 10-11.
I think the 3-point contest is golden. They don't need to touch that. Everything else, vamp it. Even if you want to bring the G League cats up for the dunk contest like Matt McClung, because he would have won again this year. Yeah. So, stuff like that.
If he really dropping $1 million and the NBA is down with it, they coming out. Trust me, mark my word. It's gonna be some players you ain't never thought would get in the dunk contest gonna get in there, cause dudes love money. Yeah. At the end of the day, ain't nobody really getting hurt during the dunk contest unless no skilled dunker is really getting hurt.
Like my man that fell on his back and almost hit his head. But, fortunately, he didn't.
Saved by the hair.
Yeah. I would have been cooked. Cracked egg.
All right, man.
Have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing this podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? Look, man, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. We had some new shout out to Nell if you're still in here. Appreciate you sliding through, big bro. Sis, feel better. I'm glad you still made it through. Hagen's, Mr. G. Thank
Yeah.
y'all too. My sneaker peekers, we didn't give y'all a shout out tonight, but thank y'all because I know y'all want words watching also. But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to sow a seed, look, we got a cash app. That's called Cash Sign, not the same podcast. You don't know how to spell? Look at it right there on the thing. But you could do it right there, or you can
Yeah.
go to the website, notthesamepodcast.com/support. Your boy is back. This is my second show in back to back and in quite some time. So
Mm-hmm.
we are trying to get this done. We are look, man, tap into what we doing. We got reels coming. We got segments coming. So
Yeah.
we just trying to be on our A game like we talked about.
Yes, sir. If you enjoyed this, man, and you want to hear some more stuff like this, number one, go ahead and get that like, subscribe, and notification bell, like Rob said. But also come back tomorrow night if you enjoy music, and you enjoy hot topics, whatever's going on in the country. There's a lot to talk about in this country to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in tomorrow for our music and hot topics show, same time, and yeah, just slide on through. With that being said, man, we gonna get done on time tonight. I'm C. Micah.
I'm Rob Redeem.
We are out, man. We will see y'all tomorrow night.
Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy. I feel like Robert Dean, and just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C. Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy. I'm talking long distance, boy. You messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. Brothers, LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode